So you guys were one. I'm hearing a lot of you guys. You guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that. And when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So it's shorter. There you go. Crazycatlady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purpose.
Hi everybody, Martha here. So, went and saw Thor. Love and Thunder. This one was I liked a lot of it. Some jokes were not, or really not needed in it. Like that dummy that won't die. Um, went and saw an IMAX 3D. So, um, I don't know how long this one will be because I get motion sickness afterwards, and I'm still a little bit motion sickness about it. So, um, basically, the spoilers I'll mention during this are the Christian Bale Gore character, bad guy. I would say like he goes bad because his entire village died, including his daughter, and the god that he worshipped did not care at all. And so that's why he starts killing gods, because he feels like they don't care at all. And so when we get to Thor, he's helping the Guardians um with aliens, and so we get to see here Welcome to the Jungle with Thor doing his work. And um he and Peter don't really get along. So mostly Thor showing off, um, not letting the Guardians do anything. They're not in this movie as much. Just the very beginning, and basically Peter tells him to find a reason to live, because Thor's still having a hard time, even though he has lost all the weight from Endgame. He's he's still having a hard time dealing with why he just does it differently now. By keeping everybody at arm's length, and they have to joke about that too. Um, and this is when we see both Valkyrie and Jane. Jane has cancer. I think this was part of the comics. That's why she came during the comics, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. Um, and she's stage 4 cancer. Um, and basically every time when she hears the Marnier, she ends up being so um basically every time she like grabs the hammer, it like gives her strength. Somewhat will live, but I guess it also kind of takes it away. It takes away her ability to fight the cancer. Find out later. And Valkyrie still being king, and she's okay with she's okay with it, and so basically um Gore takes the Asgard children and live on Earth, including Axel, who's Thanos. How I'm saying his name. One of Thor's friends, kids, and they end up being kidnapped. So they're bait for Thor, because apparently Gore needs uh, Thor's axe in order to open the gate to it eternal, and he goes to Zeus to like get an army of gods so they can stand up to save the kids, but Zeus doesn't care. This is when he does all her flicking Thor's clothes off, and yep, that part's funny. And they but but we think that he kills Zeus, but it turns out by the end credits is not. And so he just get his thunderbolt from him and use that, and they learn that they have way to or kill his sword, because the sword to get what gives him power. So when they get there, the screen's black and white, and the fight's pretty good. He tortures both. Uh, yeah, Gore gets torn apart. Gets almost killed by Zeus when he's nothing but a face left, and they end up um going to fight him, and they don't. They run away. They don't know where the kids are still because he's hiding them somewhere. They thought they were in a cage, but they weren't. And they run away because apparently they're not winning the fight. Uh, Valkyrie gets hurt, so they had to go back and take her home. And but he takes the axe, and Gore's got the axe, and they take both Jade and Valkyrie stay behind. Mostly because the hammer is not letting her fight the cancer. So and Thor goes to fight Gore alone, and they end up going after the kids end up helping Thor. Right? He powers up the kids, like find weapons. There, one uses this stuffed animal, and this is like his dad did in the first Thor movie. He says, "With this hammer, with these weapons, help him fight this battle." So, is he Gore is sending out a bunch of those spider demons things. That's his minions, and he fights Gore while the kids fight the monster. Fight like they're like spiders, and it's kind of funny, kind of cool. They and he ends up destroying his sword and fighting him until he couldn't. The sword hits him, and this is when Jane comes out, even though it's not good for her. Gonna kill her, and but she wants to die in battle, so she can go to Valhalla, and they end up fighting together, and so Jane's fighting him, so he can get his axe to stop from opening the door to the internal, and the door still opens. He throws the axe over to Axel, and the kids get out there. Um, they end up seeing Gore is making his wish, and he realized what he did was wrong. I think by the end of it, he realized what he was doing was wrong, and because the sword was corrupting him, it made him think what he's doing is right, and so they end up going. He's the wish that he makes is to make his daughter come back, but he dies. So does Jane. The the wounds and the cancer gets to her, and she's dying. And it did make me sad, mostly because I recently lost somebody to cancer, so it reminded me of that. So, um, Thor takes care of the kid, Gore's daughter, and I guess that's what we're gonna see for the next movie. And apparently, the two end credit scenes is Zeus and Hercules. I always really wish they would once use the Greek name of Hercules instead of always using the Roman name, because it's not very often they use it. I know that he has a different name from the Greek. Um, and the last one is Axel's dad telling Jane thanks from taking care of Axel. So anyway, this movie was alright. Like I said, I didn't like the screaming. I didn't like some of the jokes, like the screaming jokes for the screaming goats, for instance. I never have liked that meme or whatever. So I always found it annoying. So I'm probably just gonna give this one a 8 out of 10. So I'm still I'm gonna go lay down. So but go and see them if you haven't seen it yet. Hopefully, if you watch this, you've seen it, so I didn't ruin it for you. So I'll talk to you guys later. Like, share, and subscribe, and bye bye.